Reporting for Heart Rhythm TV from HRX 2022, I'm Mehak Dhande, and I have the privilege of being joined by Dr. Jagmeet Singh, cardiac electrophysiologist at Mass General Hospital, professor of medicine at Harvard Medical School, and producer of HRX 2022. That's the abbreviated introduction, Dr. Singh. If I went into the full introduction, we'd be here all day.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Thank you for joining us.
It's entirely my pleasure. Delighted to be here.
Thank you
for having me.
Of course. Now, HRX 2022, first of its kind, intentionally unconventional conference. We're seeing it unfold as we speak. What have you been most pleased about this conference, and what is your vision for HRX 2023?
Oh, wow. I could go on for hours on that. So, we came in with a little bit of trepidation because we were doing a lot of new things, and one of the things was the silent theater technology, where everybody has their headsets on and they can tune into certain channels and tune off certain channels, and it's gone really well. I think it's gone really well. The engagement has been phenomenal. The question and answers through the apps have been amazing, and the discussions have been very lively and very engaging. So I'm actually really thrilled with the overall outcome of how this is performed today, and we have another day tomorrow, so we'll see. But I'm envisaging that it'll be even better tomorrow because every day we're getting better. 2023 is again an open playing field because this was a completely new venture. I think 2023 we're hoping to expand it into other areas of digital technology. Certainly beyond EP into the general cardiovascular space and potentially beyond even cardiology. So we'll kind of you need to watch this space. I think maybe a little too early for me to say exactly how that's going to look, and I think we're all going to put our heads together and make sure that it's truly unconventional.
Absolutely. Definitely a space to watch. And I can attest to the silent disco. It's phenomenal technology. Works like a charm. And switching gears a little bit to fellows who are interested in research in the digital health space, fellows or early faculty, what advice would you give them in terms of areas that could use work, how to get appropriate funding, mentorship, and to remove the bias that's unfortunately inherent to industry-based studies?
No, for sure. So I think that's a loaded question, and I think we can talk for hours again on that particular arena. I think when you look at digital technology, it's not a bad thing to kind of break it up into 3 parts, or maybe 4 parts, and I would say you can look at it as virtual care, you could look at it as sensor-based strategies, you could look at the AI end of things, or you could look at it as sustainable healthcare models using digital technology. So it's an open playing field, and I think folks, when they look at it, can think of small projects to get their feet wet, but I think need to be looking at the bigger picture of how it interdigitates with how medicine is going to evolve. So I think the first thing to do is really find a good mentor in the area that most interests you out here, and I'm sure you can even subdivide digital technology beyond the 4 areas that I told you, but find the right mentor, have a project that you're passionate about, and try to make sure that that project leads to other projects, has some questions that come out of it, and then kind of take it from there. In terms of industry-based or biased research, I think they're both kind of interdigitated again. I think it's important to kind of find something, again, that interests you, and oftentimes you do garner industry support. It doesn't have to be biased in any way. As long as it's something that you think is advancing patient care, I think you're good.
Very, very helpful pearls of wisdom. Switching gears again to a more personal question. Sure. I heard word on the street is that you have authored a book titled Future Care, Sensors, Artificial Intelligence, and the Reinvention of Medicine, coming out March 2023. Waiting with bated breath, but if you could give us a preview or a sneak peek to what that book is about, we'd be so honored.
Sure. So I think it may be a little premature for me to talk about the book, but nevertheless, I will. You're probably the first person I'm talking in public about it. So this is a book being published by Mayo Clinic Press. The agency's Diastel agency who's kind of helping me with it. It's something that I've been writing for the last 3.5 years, and I think COVID really kind of enhanced the pace with which it got completed. So I've been at it, I think I must be on my 16th or 17th revision already. And we're finally at the galley-proof stage, so I'm very excited. Comes out in spring 2023, don't know the exact date. All the book release work has just been initiated, so it'll be interesting. So I would say it ties in very nicely with the whole digital health arena that we're talking about, and that's central to who I am and central to a lot of the work I've done in the past.
Definitely will be food for thought, and looking forward to the book. And thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Singh. Appreciate your time.
My pleasure, Mehak. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And for our viewers, for more content, please stay tuned and sign up for our YouTube channel, HRS TV, bringing you live updates from Heart Rhythm X 2022.